All right, what is going on, everybody, over at Anthem Central? How you guys all doing today? My name is Matt, and welcome back to another video today. And I'm bringing you guys a little duel commentary of my buddy KillaDrone. How you doing, man?
Doing pretty good.
And today we'll be bringing you guys a video on what Javelin you guys should be using in Anthem. Now, of course, before we get to the video, definitely go ahead, check out KillaDrone's channel, link down below in the description. He's a wonderful guy. Definitely go over there and tell him that Anthem Central sent you. With that being said, guys, let's get right into it. So, this question kind of exists and perseveres on every major forum, on every Discord, on every Reddit post, and that's that recurring question: which Javelin are you choosing, and which Javelin should I choose? And basically, from what I have gathered, these all kind of have four distinct different player types. And I think if I were to kind of break it down, what do you think, KillaDrone, is the biggest differentiating factor within all four of these?
The biggest differentiating factor, I would say, is probably going to be speed. Your Ranger is kind of a mid-level for speed, where your Interceptor is going to be super fast, and your Colossus is going to be very slow. But your Storm is going to be something that can stay in the air the whole time. So each one of them is going to play ever so slightly different. So kind of depends on what your play style is.
Yeah, Storm does add some dynamic in that way, because Storm is kind of using and abusing the verticality in this game and the way it has to offer that, which I think is very, very good to know. And if you're definitely thinking of trying to take advantage of all the open world environments, I think Storm is probably going to be your best bet, wouldn't you say?
I would say Storm, if you're trying to differentiate the way that you're playing, probably the Storm. Now, if you want to tank a bunch of enemies, things like that, most definitely you're going to want to go with the Colossus or probably the Ranger as well. The Ranger has some really nice defensive abilities,
yeah, for sure,
as well, to keep your teammates healed up or to even hold back enemies with the, what was it, the Bulwark point that gives bonus damage.
I believe it was also the, which one is it? The, there's a lot of damage ones, really. There's the Seeking Missile, the Blast Missile, the, even the combo is the Critical Target Damage combo, which I think is pretty cool and good to know for sure.
Yeah, so it depends on what type of playstyle you're doing here. Also, the Interceptor, if you want to be really fast and aggressive with your character, the Interceptor is going to be great for that. It's going to be in your face. There's a lot of very quick abilities that you can use as well. Things like the Wraith Strike, that's where you can send a projection of yourself to attack an enemy. That way, even whenever you're retreating, you can still attack, kind of. Also, things like the Seeker Glaive, to where you can throw out different types of abilities at enemies still while you're on the move. And then the Spark Dash, which will let you get away from enemies while still producing tons of damage.
Yeah, and I've noticed that the Spark Dash is a detonator. And again, for those who don't know about primers and detonators, essentially you can use something like the Corrosive Spray, or even if your teammate wants to use something completely different, let's say he wants to use the Ball Lightning from Storm, all you have to do is use one of those primers, and if you go with the Spark Dash, you should be able to get in and out of that situation very, very fast using that Interceptor, of course, detonator. I think that's something good to know for sure. So what would you say the most, I guess, not overpowered, but the most overall well-rounded Javelin is? What would you say?
I think that my opinion is going to be a little bit different from everybody else's. From everything that I've seen and everyone that I've talked to around the Anthem community, everyone is leaning towards Storm. And I understand why, because Storm is the glass cannon. It is the one that's going to probably be the most interesting out of all of the Javelin. But I think that the most well-rounded is probably going to be the Ranger. The Ranger is just, it's a DPS build. It's standard. It's even going to be the one that you start off the game with. So I don't expect there to be a lot of really complexity with that
creativity.
Javelin. Or
creativity, I don't believe as much.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's going to be very kind of boots on the groundish almost, very soldier-like. Where the Storm, it's going to be like you're a god. So once again, what Javelin should you choose? If you like kind of playing like a soldier, then go with the Ranger. But if you want to feel all-powerful, then a Storm is going to give you that power, but then again, you don't have as good of shields or any type of defensive abilities to kind of counteract that.
That's something I've noticed, and I think myself being such a huge fan of first-person shooters and really enjoying Anthem for the first-person aspect. I know it's not a very common thing. Everybody's into the RPG and the lore and stuff. But for me, the biggest thing is actually just the guns and the way the gunplay works. So for me, at least, I think Ranger is my pick, although Storm is tempting, man. So I might have to just try the Ranger during the demo, get a feel for it, and then during the full game, likely to get Storm. I think that's a question I would like to ask you as well as we wrap up the video. I think, what is your choice?
I'm actually going to pick a choice that we haven't talked a lot about in this video. I'm going to pick the Colossus. Reason being
thought you were going to say Interceptor.
No, I'm actually not going to do the Interceptor. I'm going to do the Colossus. Reason that I'm doing the Colossus is a lot of my friends and people that I plan on playing with are all leaning toward the Storm or the Ranger. And the Storm and the Ranger are both great at primers. They are going to be able to set me up for combos very, very easily. And I like doing as much damage as possible and as much destruction as possible. So I'm leaning toward the Colossus right now. I know it's slow and I know it's not as pretty as all the other ones, but I just love the raw power, so...
Good to know, man. Good to know. Well, hey, guys, that's it for the video, everybody. I really do appreciate you all watching, of course. And if you guys made it up to this point, definitely drop a comment down below. The question, hello, guys, let us know which of these Javelins, of course, are you guys going to be choosing down below in the comments, of course. And again, you do get to use all 4 of them. So if you would like, give the order of preference in which you're going to choose everything. If, again, as I was saying, if I were to pick, probably Ranger, then Storm, then Interceptor, then Colossus, unfortunately, probably dead last for me. But with that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching the video. Again, definitely go check out KillaDrone's channel down below in the description. He'll be linked. He's an awesome guy, and of course, let him know that Anthem Central sent you. That being said, guys, thank you all for watching, and KillaDrone, any final words?
Yeah, we're also doing another dual comm over on my channel, so go and check it out over there if you want to.
Definitely do.
Check out Matt Anthem Central over on my channel, and yeah, we'll also be doing this over here on yours.
All right, guys. That being said, everybody, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this wonderful collab, and I will see you all on the next one. Peace.